No one wants more of their time to go towards managing waste or recycling. No one wants to spend hours poring over waste invoices. And no one wants to spend weeks unsuccessfully trying to resolve an issue with their waste hauler. And that is why you need a Waste Ally. You need a Waste Ally because your time is valuable, what you don't know shouldn't be held against you, and waste mistakes are very, very expensive. You can't afford not to have a Waste Ally. Let's look at each of the reasons why. Resolving waste and recycling disposal issues are very time-consuming. Haulers don't tend to be extremely well organized. They're difficult to get a hold of and often require accountability to do what they say they're going to do. For waste service or billing issues that our team resolves, I often find that at least 4 communication touches have to happen before the issue is resolved. This amounts to at least 15 minutes for each waste issue, and it takes up to 45 total minutes to fully resolve each issue. You can't afford to spend this amount of time on a waste or billing issue, and neither can your staff. This is part of the reason why Vic Nussbaum of Southern Foods was so thankful he no longer had to manage his waste disposal issues. He told us, quote, "Your thoroughness allowed me to spend time managing the operations here at Southern Foods instead of managing our waste bills. Your time is your greatest asset, and we're passionate about making sure yours is protected." What you don't know shouldn't be held against you. Let me put this very delicately. Haulers do not always have your best interest in mind. How do we know this? Among the thousands of client locations we've helped, we found that 90% of them overpay on their waste, even after they've tried to reduce these costs internally on their own. Why? Because ultimately, what you don't know is being used against you. Your haulers write contracts in their own favor. Your contracts will auto-renew, and your contracts do not limit price spikes. You may be paying outrageous fees or using the most expensive hauler in town. Haulers have normalized these practices, but that doesn't mean that you have to accept them. You need to have an industry expert find the gaps in your waste and recycling management. And you need to find an independent party to take advantage of hidden savings. When it comes down to it, you can't afford not to. We had a client recently who was overpaying by $60,000 a year because they were using a very pricey hauler. They thought that they were being charged a normal rate, but in reality, they were overpaying by a lot. The thing is, this isn't really that uncommon. There's a good chance that you're wasting money on waste expenses that should be going somewhere else. You could have the resources to give bonuses, do apartment improvements, or upgrade your properties, but you can't because you don't know that you're overpaying. What you don't know is actually hurting your bottom line. Why let this happen? Book a free informal consult with a WCI sales rep and learn about how our expertise can help you save big.